Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mothercrystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
क्या मतलब है कि there is no turning back? In majestic silence has Drake's head ever stood vigil over the empire of Sandberg and its bejeweled capital. कुछ बोल रहा तो नहीं है ये गेम, मतलब मैं जा सकता हूँ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी मेरे हिसाब से. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed now. Ah shit, मतलब मुझे ये सारे के सारे साइड क्वेस्ट करने होंगे पहले. Shit. मान में क्या पहले ये साइड क्वेस्ट ही कर लेता हूँ सही में. एक ही है ना, यहाँ पे एक ही साइड क्वेस्ट है. कैन नॉट रिटर्न मतलब क्या एग्जैक्टली उसका? क्या चेंज हो जाएगा अगर वो करूँगा तो? ये सारे साइड क्वेस्ट चले जाएंगे, क्या होगा?
It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
हमेशा की तरह साइट को इसको प्रायोरिटाइज करो.
They can't get away with this. If people start thinking Martha's gone soft, every bandit in Rosaria will think we're fair game.
मार्था का है?
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
मारो.
Get him, lads. I want that plate.
Let's get this over with.
जा.
That's enough.
और ये गया.
It's over.
इतना आसान थे मारना इन्हें. 4 और 2 वायराइट मिले. फायदा क्या इनका?
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
आसानी से हो गया ये.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
क्या दिया इसने? क्या दिया? While the cat's away. ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं. 10 वायराइट, 5 स्टील सिल्क. बुरा नहीं है.
There he is, the man of the hour. You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself. It's just a shame I didn't get here sooner. It would have been an honor to see you fight.
इसे मालूम है क्या हम कौन है? एंड में जैसे वो सॉफ्टली बोला टेक केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ और अभी इट वुड हैव बीन एन ऑनर टू सी यू फाइट. कलर बटन. मैप का क्या है? बस एक बार दबाना है ना. यहाँ पे 2 हैं लॉस्ट विंग में और पता नहीं उस वाले में कितने हैं नॉर्थ स्टेड में.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. I can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
चलो इसी के लिए आया हूँ मैं यहाँ पे.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Welcoming committee.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
मुझे लगा था बस बात करना होगा और फिर खत्म हो जाएगा ये. और थोड़ा बहुत करना है. खाना लाना है इनके लिए. और वो खाना देगा ये. सोबर साइडेड शॉपकीपर मतलब क्या है? सोबर साइडेड शॉपकीपर. सोबर साइडेड का मतलब क्या है?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
उनके लिए हाँ काफी होगा.
Did you not say we had new comrades in need of feeding?
उन्होंने most probably ठीक खाना भी नहीं खाया होगा काफी समय से. एटलीस्ट बाकी सारे जो ज़्यादा मास्टर जो बोलते हैं जैसे देखा है उन्हें हैंडल करते हुए स्पेशली मोर में.
Brother, did you see? That bearer spoke to a master.
What manner of place is this?
ओह डेफिनेटली इनको अच्छी तरह क्या बोलते हैं ट्रीट नहीं किया गया.
Here. Bread and wine from the tavern.
While the loaf is slightly stale and the wine somewhat watered down, it will serve to fill an empty belly.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
गिलबग वैल्यूबल बेचने के लिए और कुछ नहीं. तो उस ओ मैं सुनना चाहता हूँ। नहीं जाना चाहिए था मुझे, मैं ये सुनना चाहता था डायलॉग। मैंने बहुत देर से पढ़ा कि व्हाट हैपेंस टू अस नाउ ब्रदर, ब्रदर वाला भाग लेट से सुना पढ़ा मेरा मतलब सुना नहीं, पहले पढ़ लिया होता तो वापस ज़्यादा जल्दी पे मुड़ जाता वापस। ओके हाँ इसके अंदर ही है।
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Dying on the vine.
Good luck with those wasps. Make for Gotan's bales on the edge of town and you'll find them soon enough.
एक मिनट रुकना। हाँ ये इसको फास्ट ट्रैवल करूँ तो ज़्यादा जल्दी पहुँचूंगा मैं यहाँ पे पूरा उधर तक भाग के जाने की जगह। और यहाँ पे फिर से आइटम्स आ गए, वो भी अच्छा है।
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Definitely not. बहुत ही आसानी से मारेंगे। few wasps क्या थोड़े few से भी ज़्यादा हो तो आसानी से हो जाएगा। अरे यार लेज क्लाइंब करने का कुछ नहीं है इस गेम में। जा 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 जा। कहीं नहीं जाएगा, तू मरेगा। जाओ 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 जाओ। Stay down जैसे उसने कहा। बे यार ये बीच में से हिल जाते हैं। जाओ 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 जाओ। अलविदा। कहाँ जा रहा है, कहाँ जा रहा है, कहाँ भाग, अभी कहाँ भाग रहा है ये? ना काम मिल रहे हैं यार इनसे सही में। Fang bloody hide.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
उसके लिए फिर से उतना दूर जाना होगा। ये इसके पास भी नहीं है ना, यहाँ पे भी करूँगा तो काफ़ी दूर जाना होगा, चलना होगा मेरा। पर पास में कोई होता यार टेलीपोर्ट, या फिर वो टेलीपोर्ट के पास होता, दोनों में से कोई भी चलता है।
In case you were wondering, the boys finally cleared the road to Northreach. But there's no need to hurry, is there? I can think of a few reasons you might want to linger another night or two.
माफ करना, हमारे पास ऑलरेडी है, एटलीस्ट क्लाइव का मेरा मतलब।
But how did the grocer know?
क्लाइव की ऑलरेडी एक गर्लफ्रेंड है, जिल, जो भी उसका पूरा नाम है। मैं बस जिल से जानता हूँ, और जिल से हमेशा मेरे दिमाग में जिल वैलेंटाइन ही आता है, रेजिडेंट इविल का की।
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
अब और कितने क्वेस्ट है वो दूसरे एरिया में नॉट रीच में पता नहीं मैं पूरा पढ़ना नहीं चाहता वो ब्लैक ब्लेड का भी
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
सही में ओह ये मेरे हिसाब से एक और साइड क्वेस्ट कुछ आएगा बाद में या तो साइड क्वेस्ट आएगा या फिर मेन स्टोरी में ही कुछ होगा या हमें यहाँ से उस एरिया से भागना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे इंपीरियल्स वो सब आ जाएंगे ये कहाँ पर हूँ मैं लॉस्ट विंग में और फिर हमें यहाँ से कोई अंडरग्राउंड एक रास्ता होगा भागने के लिए ओके 1 2 3 4 5 बाप रे बाप 5 साइड क्वेस्ट है सब कुछ मिला के ऐसे भी नहीं है कि कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग साइड क्वेस्ट हैं वो इंटरेस्टिंग होता है अगर वो क्या बोलते हैं दुनिया के लोर को बढ़ाते हैं पर ये सिंपल वो ही है कि इधर जाओ इससे मारो या फिर उधर जाओ ये लाओ
Don't think I haven't got my eye on you, Branded. On you go.
ये सिंपल फेच क्वेस्ट या किल क्वेस्ट उतना मजा नहीं आता वो उनमें मजा आता है जो दुनिया की लोर को थोड़ा बढ़ाते हैं वैसे टाइप का बनाना चाहिए इन्हें अब मैं क्या पहले इससे बात कर लेता हूँ ये एक ब्रांडेड को क्या बोलेगा और क्या साइड क्वेस्ट देगा पहली बात ये
As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
He wouldn't doubt our swordcraft if he'd seen us down the Ville last night.
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Well, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Oh, definitely. ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगना चाहिए.
Fine, if it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
कोई तैयार होने की जरूरत नहीं है सीधे शुरू करते हैं
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Yes.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
ये क्या बोलते हैं अगर हार गया तो कुछ चिल्लाएगा क्या ये ब्रांडेड ने मुझे हमला किया ब्रांडेड ने हमला किया
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was gave you the pounding. Use the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
What?
Alright. So you know one end of a... Enough. I yield.
सही में? मार.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer would win the game's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
मैं सोच रहा था इनमें से एटलीस्ट एक तो होगा, क्या बोलते हैं, जो वो स्टैगर वाले वो उसके साथ होगा. तो नहीं, दोनों ऐसे सिंपल वाले हैं बस. उठ पूरा उठ. वाई राइट. दो वो भी सिर्फ और सिर्फ दो मिले. वाई राइट.
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
बिल्कुल नहीं. जितनी बुरी तरह हारे वो ही बोलूंगा. Meet your right.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for brawling now, will we?
Extra drills it is then.
चलो दोनों एक पता नहीं, दोनों को पढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहा था मैं जो लिखे हुए थे. अब एंड में एक को ही पढ़ पाया. Roll call, morning prayer, rounds, the striking dummies, midday rations, the butts, 10 quivers, armored sparring, kit maintenance, groundskeeping, roll call. Okay. Matthew Oriflamme, official.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What?
An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. people will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
चलो, at least अच्छे लोग हैं यहाँ पे.
We can't let people starve as well.
अच्छे लोग तो हैं कम से कम यहाँ पे थोड़े. Oh.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Definitely not. और देखूं वो अकेला है कि हाँ वो अकेला है, कोई भी नहीं है. Food prepared by Matthew for 3 overworked and underfed bearers employed in Northreach's garrison.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Hopefully इस गेम के एंड तक ये बेरा जो भी सिस्टम है उसे निकाल देंगे हम. मुझे कभी भी पसंद नहीं होता ये ऐसे टाइप का. ये भी अकेली है.
I have something for you.
Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
बेचारी का एक हाथ ऑलरेडी हो गया है. ये ज़्यादा देर तक जिंदा नहीं रहेगी. एक हाथ गया इसका ऑलरेडी.
Get out of my forge. For bear, I would have sent for one. You branded are nothing but a nuisance. Feckless a lot here.
जाके मर तू, मर जा. यार इसका अभी भी नहीं हुआ.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
इन तीनों में से वो ही सबसे अच्छे कंडीशन में है. वो बंदी उसके एक हाथ पहले से ही जा चुका है ऑलरेडी, और ये इसे आराम ही नहीं करने दे रहे. ये ओवरवर्क की वजह से मर जाएगा बंदा।
That bastard! Accident, my ass!
ये ओवरवर्क की वजह से मरेगा, वो कर्स या डिजीज की वजह से मरेगी। बस वो ही एक बंदा है जो सुखा रहा था, तो शायद जिंदा रहेगा किसी तरह, ज़्यादा देर तक जिंदा रहेगा। एंड में वो भी मर जाएगा।
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
और एक और क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट। अब तक मुझे चॉकोबो नहीं दिया है माउंट, और ये बोल रहा है कि ज़्यादा आगे जाऊंगा ये मेन क्वेस्ट के लिए तो फिर क्या बोलते हैं मैं वापस नहीं आ पाऊंगा। ऐसे उसका मतलब क्या है कोई आइडिया नहीं है, but I do not like the sound of that.
We always look forward to your visits, Clive. The dame especially.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
ये कोई नया डायलॉग नहीं है।
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Etienne, merchant.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
The want beyond the wall.
One package to each of my 3 customers beyond the wall. And remember, fresh from the master's table.
Fresh from the master's table. ये ज़्यादा जल्दी होगा तो पूरा भागने के वजह से के जगह जो भी हो यार।
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Heavy purse. Every jounce and jostle of this unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored. मतलब क्या है, कोई आइडिया नहीं है उसका.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard, but this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
ये ड्रग्स कर रहे हैं क्या हम?
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
हम ड्रग्स पेडल कर रहे हैं क्या?
I'd be dead in a ditch if it weren't for Etienne's blessings.
पता नहीं यार, शायद बाकी सबसे बात करूंगा तो शायद ज़्यादा आइडिया आएगा. Oh?
The dame gave you her moon and stars, did she? You think that makes you special? You're only a notch away from being nothing again.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package, fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Perfume or cigars?
Speak of this to anyone, and there'll be nightshade in your morning gruel.
तो कुछ नहीं करेगा मुझे, बंदे हर्बलिस्ट. तो कुछ भी करने की कोशिश किया मैं तुझे मार डालूंगा.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Just because you're wearing a dame's brooch, don't mean I have to serve you. It's you that should be serving me, Branded.
लिकर मांगा.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink?
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
हम definitely drugs peddle कर रहे हैं.
Cigars and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
या फिर नहीं?
If I learn you let the guards find that bottle, you'll have me to answer to.
Give me one of those hands.
For the apple of your eye.
With reds, whites,
The right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
और चॉकोबो का फॉरबिडन है या फिर मोस्ट प्रोबेबली उसके पास कुछ ऐसा होगा जो फॉरबिडन बाय थ्रोन या जो भी हो. मैं जानना चाहता हूँ एग्जैक्टली क्या दिया है हमने उन तीनों को.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a...
ये दूसरा अलग डायलॉग था थोड़ा इस बार, तो मैंने फिर से नहीं सुना.
you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
After the leaves of the tobacco plant are harvested, they are dried and cured for several moons to improve their flavor before being finally chopped and rolled inside a single uncut leaf. Though no other ingredients are added, the resulting cigars are possessed of the distinct aromas of vanilla, cherry, and clove. It is said that the petals of 20 roses are required to distill a single drop of fragrant rose oil, a potent spirit made by distilling wine and then aging in barrels for several decades. As such, it remains a luxury, even for the aristocracy. इतना एक्सपेंसिव वाइन उस बंदी के पास कैसे आया? अगर ये एरिस्टोक्रेसी के लिए भी बहुत एक लग्जरी है, उस छोटी बंदी के पास पता नहीं कहाँ से आ गया वो. इतनी छोटे से शॉप था उसका बस.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
मुझे लगता है वो कोई भी डायलॉग होगा डेम का इसके बारे में. यार इतने साइड क्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ पर एबिलिटी पॉइंट्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं मुझे. पहले कोई लड़ाई नहीं की इस बार तो इसलिए नहीं था शायद.
I'm happy to see my trust in you was not misplaced. The dame will be delighted to hear of your success.
Okay.
How did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she?
बग बंद कर अपना. यार अब यहाँ पे जाना होगा इतना दूर. Care Novent Glorious Gate. और ये है द ड्रैगन्स एयर है. पता नहीं क्या क्या है वो.
The dame may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded, with a target on his back.
ये ले. मैं बाहर चले गया. एक से ज़्यादा कदम बल्कि. वापस आ गया. बाहर गया. वापस आ गया. क्या करेगा तू? कुछ भी नहीं. बग करेगा और कुछ नहीं. मुझे सामने थोड़ा आइटम दिख रहा है कोई जमीन पे. ये एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए कुछ ज़्यादा है नहीं यार सही बोलूँ तो दुनिया में. एटलीस्ट अब तक नहीं मिला है. डंजन्स क्योंकि मेन जो है वो अब तक कहीं पे मिले नहीं है मुझे. पता नहीं कब मैं डंजन करने का मौका मिलेगा मुझे. ओके राइट क्वेस्ट के लिए कर रहा हूँ और किसी चीज़ के लिए. बेनवा ऑरिफ्लैम ग्रैंडे.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping? Rescue him!
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
All bark. इसमें मुझे लगता है
Someone whose son's in mortal danger. He didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
I told you, my boy is being attacked. He's not far from here, over towards the coast. Go on and help him, damn you!
मुझे लगता है इसका बेटा या कुछ होगा. हमें एम्बुश करेंगे. मुझे लगता है कोई ये सारे ब्रांडेड्स को मारना चाहता है.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे?
Stay back. I'll deal with this. That's enough.
हो गया. Enemy slain. 2 मिले. वाह भाई वाह. 2 ability points.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Joffrey, my father will hear of this. Joffrey था ना? Game of Thrones का जो वो बोलता था बकबक. My father will hear of this. My father.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Oh, definitely. कहाँ है वो? Speak with the nobleman. देखते हैं क्या बोलेगा वो.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Oh, डेम बोलूँगा तो ये डेफिनेटली क्या बोलते हैं डरपोक की तरह बात करने लगेगा. That wretch would be me, पर मैं बोलना नहीं चाहता कि मैं किसी का हूँ.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another.
with jaws powerful enough to nip this Bandit's head clean off his shoulders.
डेम को बोलता तो ये बकबक करने लग जाता डरपोक की तरह.
I'm wasting my time, but I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Bury the fallen bearers. चलो बरी करते हैं बरी बॉडी भैया.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive. How do you know my name? The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead. Is that what you're here to do? The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand? Gladly. Let's put them to rest. May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet? I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter? Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing? Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help. You don't have to. Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
मैं उनके शरीर देख सकता हूँ क्या मरे हुए? ओह यस, फाइनली. ये सब छोड़ो. पहले उधर जाके देखता हूँ उनका शरीर देख सकता हूँ कि नहीं. लाश वेल, शरीर नहीं. वेल, इसके साथ ही खुश होना होगा लगता है. खून के साथ. वो सब छोड़ो अभी के लिए. एबिलिटीज और ये रहा. Summon a massive pillar of flame that burns all enemies caught within the flame, while also partially restoring Clive's HP. Upgrade के लिए 2390. ये ज़्यादा डैमेज करता है, पर इसकी जगह मैं ला रहा हूँ फ्लेम्स ऑफ रीबर्थ. सेम नंबर ऑफ डैमेज पर ज़्यादा स्टन. सही है. और फिर अगर ये निकाल दिया मैंने राइजिंग फ्लेम्स, तो इसकी जगह क्या लगाऊं मैं? विकेट व्हील लगाता हूँ. हीट वेव क्योंकि कर रहा नहीं हूँ मैं, और अनफॉर्चुनेटली इसके लिए नहीं है मेरे पास फ्लेम्स ऑफ रिबर्ट के लिए कोई डैमेज बढ़ाने का। अब से बस ये एक बचा है साइड क्वेस्ट, इसके साथ अभी के सारे साइड क्वेस्ट हो जाएंगे। Lisette.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Playthings. Prioritize.
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Chloe always comes back. Always. But she's never been this late before.
ठीक है, चलो ढूंढते हैं तेरे क्लोई को। Fastidious farm wife.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
वो इसके पेट जो भी है वो एक और ब्रांडेड है।
Oh, and you tell Lisette if I catch that mangy creature around here again, I'll put it down myself.
मुझे लग रहा है वो एक और ब्रांडेड है। देखते हैं, मालूम पड़ेगा। होपफुली वो एक कुत्ता ही है, ब्रांडेड नहीं। Oh,
Chloe.
क्या है?
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
इसके वजह से oh.
Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
मुझे नहीं लग रहा वो सो रही है। ये है क्लोई।
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
यहाँ के क्वेस्ट अच्छे हैं पर बहुत गुस्से करने वाले भी।
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
चलो अभी के लिए देखता हूँ कोई और कहीं पे साइड क्वेस्ट या कुछ है। नॉप, अब बचा सीधे बस यही है। You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed? Yes.